Welcome back to the next part of the show, and we are now at the reading part, and we're gonna start reading about game show scandals. Woohoo! Something will be exposed. So, of course, there are some very famous game shows or very well known on TV, but there are some scandals behind it. You may have known or you may have not. So tonight we're gonna share some stories, and by reading the paragraph, the story about game show scandals, so we will know what are the secrets and some of the hiding things that have been hidden after the success of some powerful game shows in the world. Okay, so now let's start reading about the first thing, about the first story. A. Charles Van Doren. In 1950s America, television was becoming a part of everybody's everyday family life, and quiz shows were a big favorite with the viewing public. That meant sponsors were very happy to pay large amounts of money to the TV companies for advertisements. A new show was launched called 21, in which two contestants, a champion and a challenger, competed against each other for a cash prize. At first, the show was not very successful because the head-to-head battles were often dull. Ratings started to decline and the sponsors were unhappy. Then the new challenger appeared and won, becoming the champion for many weeks, and his name was Charles Van Doren. He rescued the show's popularity, and in the process not only won $129,000, but also became a national celebrity. He was even featured on the cover of Time magazine and given a 3-year contract with a TV company. But accusations of cheating began to emerge. At first, Van Doren denied them vehemently, saying that it is silly and distressing to think that people don't have faith in quiz shows. But an investigation by the U.S. Congress revealed that the episodes of 21 has been scripted and the results fixed by the TV company in order to make them as exciting as possible. Van Doren eventually admitted his guilt. I was involved, deeply involved, in the deception. He said that I have deceived many friends, and I had millions of them. What? Oh my god, just to raise money and also for the sponsors and to raise the ratings? You do that? You're liars! No, unacceptable. Things are even more acceptable than this. Behind. B. Michael Larson. Whereas quiz shows involve knowledge, or a combination of knowledge and luck, game shows sometimes involve pure luck. Contestants spin a wheel, turn over a card, or pick a number at random in order to win or lose. One such show was Press Your Luck, in which an electronic board contained a random pattern of bonus boxes and whammies. A bonus box meant a cash prize, but a whammy meant losing everything. The show was on air from 1983 to 1986 and was not a huge success. But one viewer saw it as a way to get rich. Michael Larson realized that the patterns on the electronic board were not genuinely random. Having videoed the show, he watched parts of it, frame by frame, in order to memorize the patterns. When he appeared on the show as a contestant, he used his knowledge to win a total of $110,237 by avoiding all the whammies. Behind the scenes, the show's producers were panicking. Nobody had ever won this much before on a single game show. The TV company refused to hand over the prize money and their lawyers claiming that Lawson had cheated. Lawson argued that he had not broken any rules, and eventually he won the argument and received the money. However, the TV company declined to invite him back for the next edition of the game show. So, just not by winning the cheating, but it is also winning the arguing. So it is pretty lucky for him, lucky boy. When you come to my show, you will not know that I'm sitting right here. Yeah. Sometimes not to show that I'm drunk, I gotta drink. Stay up. Okay, the last one. This thing, it is very large. If you know the game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, this is the story. This is the story. You know, Major Charles Ingram. Okay, since its first episode in 1998, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire has become one of the most popular family programs on British TV. The show offers contestants the chance to win £1 million if they can correctly answer all 15 questions, which become gradually more difficult. Although more than 1,200 contestants have taken part, so far only five have won the maximum prize. Okay, this book was written in 2009, so I'm pretty sure the number is more than that, but let's just don't care. Let's go to the main problem. Okay, the most famous contestant is undoubtedly Major Charles Ingram, who answered all 15 questions correctly when he appeared on the program in September 2001. Members of the studio audience were amazed at the way Ingram seemed to guess all the correct answers, often changing his mind as mentioned all 4 possible options. The show's host, Chris Tarrant, did not notice anything unusual at that time. However, while the show was being recorded, some of the TV crew became suspicious because one member of the studio audience appeared to be coughing loudly at particularly crucial moments. The TV company refused to give Major Ingram his prize, and the police started to investigate. This led to a prosecution, and Ingram was found guilty of cheating. His wife was also convicted, together with a university lecturer called Taekwon Wittek. Yes, that's the man. The man whose cough supposedly given away the correct answers. To this day, all 3 maintain that they are innocent. So that is the story of the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with the very well-known cheater. Okay, so I have watched the clip of that man cheating, and it is all true. So when the show was on the taping in September 2001, when the show it is over like a part because the time it is not enough for his episode, he appeared twice. So first episode he answered very rough. Yeah, very rough to answer because he paused and he used all the help. Yeah, the helping options. So when appeared one more time to complete the 15 questions, the cheats are in. The cheats are in. Like the story have told. If you have time, you can watch that clip. Just type on YouTube. You will see who is Major Charles Ingram and who wants to be a cheater, a millionaire. We'll be right back with the next part of the show. I'm gonna go having some drink.